Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Crimson Cove Part 1. It has been a couple of weeks. I know this is highly anticipated. I am ready to kick this thing off in 1 minute. We're going to do our secret word. So when I announce it, you'll have 1 minute. In addition to that, to get your own time experience, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I warned you guys, this is going to be a lot of action, a lot of adventure, a lot of historic pirate lore, so be ready to go. It's going to include a whole lot of people. It is 9 o'clock, so I need everybody. This is a really simple one. Type the word BOAT, B-O-A-T. Type BOAT in the next 60 seconds. You want to get your experience because we're kicking this thing off. We got a lot of stuff to do tonight. I see Valar in the house. Thank you so much, Valar. Hello, 999 Army. Kills, great mods, channel members, patrons, PDL players, sponsors, super chats, and super stickers. As a reminder, you will get experience for being on time. And then the items you use tonight, we will screenshot all of that. You'll get experience points for all the items that you use. I see Dahlstrom in the house. Brandon, we got 3 tanks tonight, everybody. We got Dahlstrom, who's a tank. We got Flyrod, who's a tank. And we got Tommy the tank, who is a tank. So the group is complete. We got priests, we got medics, we got tanks, we got snipers, engineers, warriors, you name it. We are ready to go tonight. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are ready. I am going to start out and kind of remind you guys where we left off. It was pretty important because you guys did get through the jungle, but then when you got through the jungle, you made it to Crimson Cove, and there was that whole secretive James Brecken's talking to Jiggy, and what's still out there. I don't know. I mean, there was something going down at the Cove, but if you guys are ready, turn down the lights, everybody. Get ready to roll. We're getting ready to kick off Crimson Cove, and this is where we left it. This was you guys exiting the jungle. It was happy times. Everybody was successful. It was a long journey. A lot of people said Jigsaw's jungle was the best. Everybody survived. Made it up to the beach. We were having a little fiesta, remember? Beautiful coastline. And then right when you got to the edge, of course the weather had to change. It got dark in a hurry. And we really wanted to get this thing started right out of the gate. So if you guys did not recognize, that is our very own. He's the gatekeeper letting you get to the Cove. That is Redbeard. So we're wasting 0 time tonight. We got Katrina, we got Singe, and we got Redbeard. So as you guys walked around the corner, you did have a week to see this guy. You did see him. So there's no big surprise here. Or was there? Was there a surprise? I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to let me know what your moves are. Did you guys think he was just some method actor that was in the background? You guys had actually you had 14 days to get ready for this. 30 seconds, everybody. I got the timer kept right here. You need to let me know what you were doing to take care of these 3 entities. I've got you at 20 seconds. 15 seconds. You better get your turn in now. 10 seconds. All right, everybody wants to tape up. You know what? See, I wanted to put you guys on the spot. All right. Tape up and hit your elixirs. I was hoping you guys would have typed that stuff from the beginning. All right, back it up. Back it up. Go ahead and get your pre-match buffs going. Always something with this group, huh? All right, I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Give me your tapes. Give me your elixirs. Give me your smoke in your mask. Whatever you're going to do. Well, Dow, you're going to be a baby tank today with very little inventory. And what we'll do is after tonight, shoot me your email address and I'll get you copies of your inventory. All right, so we got Father Ron going blue graph. We got Jim Stone going red and blue graph and some Elysium. Dimes going triple XP already. There you go, Dimes. With the Dimes going full scale. Look at this. Triple XP, Anger Elixir, blue and black graphene, titanium in the Sub-Zero. Wow, you got the whole 9 there. Bilal going gold graph, vermilion. All right, I'm going to give you guys another 30 seconds. Tommy going double XP. Gina Crockett going Anger Elixir. All right, so we've got a little extra strength. I got you guys down. The group is getting a pretty good composite total, but you're going to need it. This is the toughest group you've ever faced. Of course it is, because you guys have all leveled up. And they're going to hit harder. And they're going to do some stuff. They're going to do some things. All right, everybody. We're ready to go. So now I'm going to start the timer again at 30 seconds. Everybody should be buffed at this point. Tell me what you're doing in your first maneuver. First maneuver. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. Bonnie is going Holy Grenade to Redbeard. Moonshot going Chill Arrow to Redbeard. Amanda, Silver 6 to Redbeard. Mist attacking Katrina. Tammy Hill going Black Widow. Father Ron going Gold Glass. Heart of Nixie shooting Singe with AP Arrow. Will Big Red to Katrina. All right. Here we go, everybody. Everybody's got their moves in. Damage has been dealt. It's time to see what they're going to do. So we're going to start out with Katrina. Katrina and the waves, everybody. Katrina has a tidal wave attack. The tidal wave attack, I did not see a whole lot of formation. I saw a lot of people firing. I didn't see tanks. So at this point, tidal wave is going to be very, very random. You guys were just standing and throwing and taping and doing things. So the group is all spread out. So everybody roll me a number from 1 to 20. Roll me a number from 1 to 20. And I'm going to let you know who is going to be eating the tidal waves and exactly what the tidal waves are going to do. I got Tommy tossing a gold glass to Redbeard. I have Fly Rod, Big Red to Red. And I got neither tank getting in formation. Calling out formation does not get people into formation. Hey, everybody, get in formation. That's a movement. That's not an action. Neither one of the tanks moved to the front of the class. So, with that being said, let me give you the numbers. Football Master, Busy Bee, and Gemstone, each of you will be taking water damage, and you're temporarily submerged. Water damage puts you under a tidal wave. You take the brunt of the force. You get a little water in your lungs, and also you're taking 50% damage each. So I got Busy Bee, I got Football, and I got Gemstone all taking 50% damage right out of the gates. Next attack, and once again, do not type your attacks at this time because it is not your attack. You're on the defense. So you're going to be eating this. Then we've got Redbeard. And he loves to summon skeleton soldiers. So this time, he just summoned 4. I don't know how many he could summon, but there are 4 soldiers coming out from north, east, south, and west. 4 skeleton soldiers are coming out to attack, and I'll get to those in 1 minute. Let's get to burning like a heat wave. Singe actually is going to go from the east side and the west side. So Katrina threw the tidal wave right from the ocean. Singe is coming from the right and coming from the left. So once again, I need everybody in the group, give me a number. And do me a favor. Type a L or a R in chat right now. You can move to middle later. If everybody's in the middle, you'll obviously get hit by both. But type left or right to see which side you are leaning more toward, left or right side. There's no trick to this one. It's just where you're starting out the battle. Makes no difference to me. You're getting heat waves from both sides. So later on you can figure out where you're going to move, but this is just for your peace of mind. Okay, now we're going to reset damage. So here's the way the attacks are going to be formulated so you guys know. So from what I've been able to gather so far, you're getting a tidal wave from the front. You're getting skeletons right now, 4. 1 from north, south, east, and west. And you're getting heat waves from the left and the right. You guys know what's coming. So now give me that number from 1 to a 20. And we're going to decide a little bit of heat wave damage. I know some of you typed a number. If you did, just type it again for me. Because we're going to assign damage from the heat wave. All right, I got me 1. And I got me 2. First 2 7s. Numbers were 7s and 11. So the first 2 7s were Moonshot and Father Ron. Moonshot and Father Ron. First turn, you each take 50% damage from heat wave, and it singes you and makes you vulnerable to more heat in the future. So from the first tidal wave, we had Jim, Busy Bee, Football, all getting the tidal wave. We got Moonshot, Father Ron getting the heat wave. And now we got 4 skeletons to deal with. So 4 skeletons, I'm going to take your same numbers and I'm randomly rolling. All right, I got me some with the skeletons. Sheila Beasley, you're taking straight up melee damage. Julia Muse, you're taking melee damage. Gemstone, you're taking more damage. And my main man, Will the Bill. Will, each of you are taking 25% damage from melee attack, skeleton, big mode. Jim, you've taken 75% damage. You've taken tidal wave damage and you've taken skeleton damage. All right. Now it is the group's turn. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to react. Remember, if you type something when they're attacking, unless it's a defensive instance, it doesn't matter. 30 seconds, group. That is the first round is under our belts. Bilal is trying to bandage people up. It's a good call, Bilal. This guy's funny. Hold on. This guy comes in our stream, the Theater and Gaming Mechanic Promotion. And check this out. If you're ever tired of watching boring, terrible streamers, then subscribe to my main channel for actual quality. All right, I'm going to let this stay because I want to tell this guy how much of an asshat he is. And I want you guys to tell him how nobody in hell would ever go to your boring ass channel because you're a rude little punk that drops in other people's channels and spam that. Really, the audacity. I will go to your channel and talk to your members and tell them how much of an ass you are. And I hope this is coming through loud and clear. Now I'm going to block you. All right. Sorry. There you go. How's that for promo? This dude pops in a channel hoping to pick up like 1 or 2 people, and now he's going to get the worst publicity you've ever gotten. How did that work out for marketing? Seriously. Unbelievable. Dude, that's like going to McDonald's and passing out a Wendy's flyer. All right. Anyway, all right. We are back, and let's reset our attacks. You guys have 30 seconds before we were so rudely interrupted during a heated moment, literally, because heat wave is up. Let me get us back on the screen, and this is what you guys got. You know, you got those shoulders, or soldiers. You got shoulders too. All right, Father Ron is going to attack Skeleton on the east side. Father Ron, you hit the skeleton, and it up in smoke. Gone. I got you, Gemstone. You're straight grogged. I'm going to give you 100% of the grog. You're good to go. I've got Ocean Man. Going BT7 to the west skeleton. Gotcha. Dousler moving into formation with tank to the front. Fly Rod going Redbeard Axe to north skeleton. Bonnie attacking south skeleton with Volt. Tommy going Dread 5 to skeleton to the south. Kel going BT7. Okay. All right. So Kel went BT7 to east. Father Ron, can you type again which skeleton you were attacking? Just for my reference. Oh boy. Looks like we're about to get us a Ron sickle. All right. Kel just threw a BT7 over to the right where Father Ron was hitting a skeleton with a Cyclone 7 as a melee attack. So, Father Ron. Oh, look at Father Ron. Father Ron uses blue for friendly fire. Oh, you know what, Ron? Well done. You are getting bonus experience points for that one. No doubt about it. Father Ron, first ever to use blue to stop friendly fire. I love it. I love it. Great move, Father Ron. All right. And Father Ron was able to kill the skeleton. So luckily, I don't think anybody melee attacked the skeleton to the west. Because that is where Ocean Man was throwing his BT-7. And he hit it. That BT-7, it was a skelly sickle. I mean, it disintegrated. Yeah, you lucked out on that one, Ocean Man. I was looking. I was peeping. All right, so the group took down the skeletons relatively easily. But as you can probably figure out, this fight is a little bit bigger than skeletons. So here we go, everybody. Round number 2. And Redbeard is summoning again. He is not wasting any time. He must be pulling those skeletons straight out of his beard. All right, everybody. We got 4 more skeletons, north, south, east, and west. And then we've got Katrina bringing the tidal wave. Will the Bill says, you know what? Not saying that's not genius. It might actually be genius. Wow, you guys are learning to play your class. Look at that. See if that sinks in, Will. All right, we got a tidal wave. And I see Tommy yelling, tanks in front. But, Tommy, you attack the skeleton to the south. So you can't attack the skeleton to the south and then be in the front when you're attacking from the south. So your move was no bueno. Dahlstrom moving into formation with tank to the front. So Dahlstrom is up front with basically no gear. And Flyrod is up front with gear. So we do have Dahlstrom, who is basically like Animal Joe right now. I mean, he has the heart of a tank, and he's got the gear of a Firefly. But currently, we do have 2 tanks up front, everybody. So, you guys can tank them however you want. Flyrod and Dahlstrom are up front. And we are getting the wave, everybody. I need everybody to pick a number 1 to 10 except for Dahlstrom and Flyrod. Except Dahlstrom and Flyrod. I got you. Never mind. Scratch it. Sorry. I saw talks and it was tanks. Scratch your rolls. So up front currently, we have Flyrod, Bloodfish, and Dow. You don't even need to roll. We got 3 tanks. Katrina's tidal wave is going to hit all 3 of those characters. Flyrod, you take 25% damage based on your gear. Bloodfish, you take 25% damage as well. Dahlstrom, how long can you hold your breath? I mean, I'm just curious because this is not going to be good for you. I'm going to give you a saving throw. Pick a number 1 to 6. You got a 1 in 6 chance to survive it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right. So, Dahlstrom, Fly Rod, and Bloodfish all have. So, I got to understand though, Bloodfish, what's the logic behind Seal Smoke stopping a tidal wave? Now I know that's not explicitly written in the rules, but there are things like nature that are slightly bigger than armor-piercing attacks. Tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, act of God. One would say that a tidal wave is going to be a little bit more severe in most cases than your standard heal and seal smoke. But I'm gonna give him a die roll. I'll tell you what I will do. Dahlstrom, I'm gonna give you a 2 in. I'll give you a 2 and 6. So he picks a 4. And it was a 5 or a 6. So, Dahlstrom, you have taken lethal damage. The other players, as stated, still took 25%. You're sealed, and that will protect you versus melee damage. And I'll give you that. I'll give you floating to the top, but you're still going to be temporarily taking some of that damage. So Bloodfish and Fly Rod, 25%. Dahlstrom, you have taken lethal damage. All right. Now we're going to get to Singe. Now this is going to be a little different attack. Now the Flame Wave is really, I'll give you Seal on a Flame Wave. Because that's not gonna. You're not gonna be submerged. Tanks really no help here. So on this one, I need everybody pick a number 1 to 20. Pick a number 1 to 20. B-Dub is saying B-Dub South, Jim North, Tommy East, and OU West on skeleton duty. Not saying it's a bad idea. You guys have a problem, though. I mean, you got flames coming from both sides, and I don't know the reliability of tanking that. We'll find out. Somebody's going to take some damage, so we're going to find, if somebody wants to get in formation, we'll see what the gear modifier is going to be. All right, we're going to go 10 and 10. So I got Julia Muse and Trigger taking 50% from left and right. And the group, you have 30 seconds. You have 4 skeletons, north, south, east, and west. You got Big Red. You got Katrina, and you got Singe. So let's see what your method is of attack. I've seen some pretty good ideas. Let's see if you guys can execute. Bilal trying to bandage up Julia. Yep. It helps. Can't throw a Sylvar, though. It's going to take your whole turn, Bilal. Tommy's going to go east with Dread. Ron is going heal potion and triple XP. Trigger drop heal smoke. Busy Bee going explosive on Katrina. Moonshot Goldar to Redbeard. Julia Muse is going Fangarang to Katrina. Bloodfish is going Dime Detecting Arrow at South Skeleton. Bloodfish, it goes through the skeleton. And it keeps going. And going. And going. You don't see where the arrow goes. But it doesn't come back. So you're assuming it detected something in that direction. Doused practicing the float. Good call. Good call. See how long you hold your breath. Gemstone attack the North Skeleton. Learn the backstroke next. You never thought your first day tanking you'd be doing the backstroke and the breaststroke and the float. I saw you attack with Ghost, I think, Amanda, up there. All right, Valar's going north, Blue Bomb and Detonate. Gina Crockett, Unholy Grenade at Singe. Gina, he stumbles when your Unholy Grenade goes off. Bonnie's going in Rage 3 and Talons at the Skeleton in the south. All right, pretty good round of attacks this round. Little better coordinated this time. And good news. Redbeard goes to summon and no skeletons show up. Maybe it was a little too noisy. They didn't hear a summoning spell. But Katrina has no problem summoning. All right, so we've got Dahlstrom down for the count. Gemstone went up front to attack in the front. So we got Jim, OU, and Flyrod. Each taking tidal wave damage. Each take an extra 25. All right, let's get to Singe. Singe looks a little like one of his arms. He's having some difficulty moving one of his arms, Gina. All right, everybody here, do me a favor. Give me a number from 1 to 20. All right, we got a couple winners already. Trigger and Dimes. Trigger and Dimes. Now, Trigger, this is your second time being hit by Singe. It hurts. Trigger, take 75%. Dimes, you take 50%. And Dimes, Father Ron, Julia, Moonshot, and Trigger. All susceptible to heat. All right. We got through a tidal wave. We got through a heat wave. Luckily, no soldiers appeared that round. 30 seconds, everybody. Trigger, you got Holy Shielded by Bloodfish. Holy Shield is out of play. Knocked it down. You took 37. We'll give you 35. So you're at 65%. Bloodfish is going Unholy Grenade to Singe. You hear like a sizzle sound. Trigger, Unholy Grenade to Singe. Gina Crockett, Unholy Grenade to Singe. Tammy Hill, Unholy Grenade. Will the Bill goes Explosive Trap to Redbeard. Julia Muse, Unholy to Singe. Fly Rod, Unholy. Kel, Unholy to Singe. B-Dub goes Silvar 6 with a blue cube to Katrina. Slows her a little. Not the same effect as a player. Ocean Man goes Glam Bam to Redbeard. Orange Crush to Katrina. And Bilal, if you have chilled beverages, pass them out. Bones is going to drop a heel smoke for the group. Unholy Arrow does. Singe is reeling. Certainly reeling. All right. All attacks are in. We've got, let's give him a shot here. All right. Redbeard is back in the house. Oh my, we got 8 skeletons this time around, everybody. 8 skeletons. Singe falls into a mound of ash. Singe is gone. But we do have 8 skeletons to deal with, everybody. 2 from the north, 2 from the east, 2 from the south, and 2 from the west. And the damage is as follows. Bloodfish, Fly Rod, you both eat the 2 from the north. B-Dub, you take double damage from the one in the south. B-Dub, you take 50% damage. You have 2 skeletons on you at melee range. Moonshot, you have 1 on you. Father Ron, you have 1 on you. Heart of Nixie, you have 1 on you. Each of you taking 25% damage, and you are in melee range. Katrina seems confused by the fact that Singe is not there any longer. And doesn't attack. All right, you guys have 30 seconds to deal with skeletons. 30 seconds. Fly Rod is going to take the north skeleton. Fly Rod has 1. Bloodfish has 1. Tommy's going to take the one on Father Ron. Bonnie's going Volt to one of the south skeletons. You crush it. Gemstone's going in Rage 3 and Vision Sword to one of the north. Done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Busy Bee going Diablo Slice to the west. Busy Bee. Pick a number 1 to 4. %75 damage. From a big red right to the back by Ocean Man. And not only that, skeleton didn't die. She like buffered. She shielded the skeleton. All right, attacks are in. That's 4. And that is 4 more. So you have 2 skeletons from the north, 2 skeletons from the east, 2 skeletons from the south, and you have 3 skeletons on the west because Busy Bee shielded one of them. Father Ron Holy shielded Busy Bee, so prevented some of that damage. She's still around 40%. All right, 30 seconds, everybody. 2 to the north, 2 to the east, 2 to the south, and 3 to the west. Bum rushes Busy Bee, carries her on my back to the middle, injects her with my healing syringe to restore health. Close. You have some Band-Aids right now. Band-Aids are a little less dramatic. All right, Bonnie is going to Orange Crush the ones in the south. Take out 1. Gemstone takes out one. Julia Muse goes Fangarang to the west. Flyrod, Redbeard to the north. Amy, Cyclone 7 to the west. Oh boy. And here we go again. Valar goes Orange Crush to the east, and Orange Crush is good. Heart of Nixie goes Orange Crush to Redbeard. Amy! Pick a number 1 to 6. It is 2. Yeah, this is bad. Amy, you have taken lethal damage from a green giant grenade right in the back, causing you to trip and be attacked by 3 skeletons at the same time. Julie J goes Prevention. Keeping you alive. Keeping you alive. And there are 3 skeletons still alive on the west side. The other skeletons have died. All right. Here we go. We got 4. We got 8. Oh my goodness. We got 12, everybody. 12 big skeletons plus the 3 that Amy protected over on the west side. So that means we got 3 from the north, 3 from the east, 3 from the south, and more over to the west. 6 over to the west. All right, everybody, 30 seconds. Fifteen skeletons are currently up. Julie J's going Black Widow. Julie, you do take out 1. Bloodfish goes Thrill Smoke and Redbeard Axe to South Skeleton. You take out 1. Tommy, Sylvar 6 to West Skeleton. You're good. Bonnie goes Volt to Skeleton and South. You're good. Big Will goes Davy Jones Dagger to West. West is good. Ray Beard, you're good as well. Skeletons on the left side are dead. Cyclone 7 to North. Amy takes out 1. Bilal goes Diablo to North. Takes out 1. Heart of Nixie. Gorgo to the East. Takes out 1. Deadly Dimes goes straight Bloodlust to Redbeard. You hit him. All right, I think Nixie is the only one to hit ones on the east side. All right. So there are still 2 skeletons on the east. Or Valar? So Valar and Nixie. All right, and Trigger. We're good. All right. All the skeletons have been eliminated. We got, yes, Valar, Trigger, and Nixie. Take out all 3. The group has split their damage. So we got Redbeard left. Singe has disappeared.
I'm flying!
And Redbeard has decided to hit the highway. His skeletons are all dead. The group has managed to kill Singe. Katrina disappears into the ocean, and Redbeard is no more. So the group has taken out its first Crimson Cove battle. One of the bosses out of a possible 3. All players will be collecting an elixir of anger, a bionic red thread, 2 red glass grenades, and a treasure map. Dow, you are back alive. You will get experience for the fight. Players cannot transfer the res and restore potions. But you will get an opportunity. All right, so these are the spoils. You're going to be following that dime arrow for a while. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to gather yourself, to come up with your strategies. Ocean Man's apologizing. That's a good use of 30 seconds. All right. Group should be healed up. And Bloodfish and B-Dub started walking to the south where he had shot his arrow. Trying to find his arrow, basically. And they didn't find an arrow. But as they were walking to look for the arrow, Bloodfish, you did notice a bottle washing up on the shore that said help. And B-Dub was a little ahead of the pack. I mean, the group's not too far behind. But I did notice that Bloodfish was looking for the arrow, and B-Dub was going to help him out. It does kind of look like a Snapple. Grapple it. Grapple it, see what happens. Yeah, we remember that, don't we? That's a good question. Is the bounty hunter needing help? Business has been slow lately. Maybe. So this is Bloodfish and B-Dub's call. All right, Bloodfish picks it up. And Bloodfish, as you pick it up, as you go to pick it up, you notice there are 7 more that appear. Now, this is where the rules get interesting. So I need everybody here to give me a 999 if you're good at following rules. Because if you do not hear this message and you involve yourself incorrectly, you will take lethal damage. And prevention will not stop it. So priest, iris rings, everybody needs to follow instructions. So it just so happened that Bloodfish was walking in that direction. Happenstance, luck. So, as you can probably figure, some sneaky person might have a hand in all of this. So yes, there is a question. There is a challenge. There is something. But as owner of the bottle, Bloodfish, I'm going to allow you the first opportunity to solve the challenge or pass that opportunity to someone else. And I'm going to tell you, all of you are connected in some way. That's all I'm going to tell you. Not going to tell you how you're connected, but every player has a relationship to another player for this particular challenge. All right, so Bloodfish is going to go first. All right, so what that means is that means everybody else must remain silent. That means everybody else must remain silent from this point forward. All right. Because all right. If he gets this wrong, there will be consequences. All right, Bloodfish. Yours is pretty easy. Give me a 999 if you're ready for this pirate challenge. And you'll have 10 seconds, which is plenty of time to solve a pirate challenge. All right, I need you to tell me what these 3 things have in common. Teach, revenge, and Maynard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I need an answer, and I do not have an answer. So at this point, do not answer. He says school. That is the incorrect answer anyway. All right. Bloodfish is trapped in a bottle. And he's likely going to die in that bottle. But Bloodfish, as you were being teleported into that bottle, you were able to call out a person's name. Which person is that that's going to get you out of the bottle? You can't call out your own name, Football Master. He was being kind of drawn into the bottle. All right, so he picks B-Dub. So, Bonnie, you can free him. But if you don't, he's going to die. So, Bonnie, don't worry about the other clue. We've moved on past that one. We got something different for you. So at this point, I need everybody completely silent. So Bonnie, if you're ready, give me a 999. Bonnie should be the only person typing. All right, and Tommy just took lethal damage. Boom, just out of nowhere. Done. 0. From 100% life down to 0 life. Zapped. Immediately. Lightning bolt. Just struck his shield. All right, Bonnie. You have 10 seconds to tell me what these 3 things have in common. Southern Cross, sculptor's tool, greater dog. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I need an answer. All right, we have no answer. We have no answer. Save it. Late answers are no answers. So Bonnie. Bonnie, you were able to call someone's name before you ended up in the bottle. Which person did you choose? Deadly Dimes. Bloodfish, you have taken lethal damage. Bloodfish died in the bottle. He res and restores. Now, Bloodfish, you are outside the bottle. So you can participate again, but that bottle is done. All right, Dimes. You have a chance to save B-Dub. Let me know if you're ready. If you're ready, give me a 999. And Dimes should be the only person typing. All right. You have 10 seconds to tell me what this is on the screen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that is incorrect. There's a specific name for that item. Bonnie, you have taken lethal damage. Dimes, you were able to say someone's name as you got sucked into the bottle. Which person do you choose? All right, she is going to pick Tommy. Now, I'm going to give the group 20 seconds, and you can only type one time. If you can tell me what the letters spell on the board, you will end this madness right now. You have 20 seconds. You can only type one answer. If you type more than one answer, you will take lethal damage. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. No answers. All right. We're moving on. Everybody silence at this point. Tommy should be the only person typing. Tommy? Deadly Dime's life is on the line here. We've already lost Bloodfish. We've already lost B-Dub. No more answers. Tommy, give me a 999 if you're ready for this challenge. Once again, when I say time, don't bother typing, even if you know the answer. All right, Tommy. Tell me who this pirate is. You have 10 seconds. Very famous pirate. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tommy says Willie Stargell. And that is correct. Deadly Dimes is saved. And Tommy First person. All right, Tommy, I'm going to let you pick somebody. Tommy picks Trigger. All right, Trigger. You're ready to go? Give me a 999. All right. But I'm going to give the group another 20 seconds. You get one time, one shot at this. You get to type 20 seconds to figure it out. $18, $16, $12, $8, $5, $4, $3, 2, 1. All right, we did not get it. Let's go to Trigger. Trigger, give me a 999. No one else should be typing at this point. All right, Trigger. You have 10 seconds to tell me exactly what this is. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is incorrect. All right, Trigger. Who did you pick? All right, Bones. You have 10 seconds to save Trigger. Give me a 999 if you're ready to go. All right, here we go. She commanded over 1,800 pirate ships. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No answer. That is incorrect. All right, Amy, pick someone. And while you're picking someone, I'm going to give the group another 20 seconds. You have one shot at this, everybody. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Barbatee, no. Bab Rat, no. Traba, no. Bar Rat, no. This is killing me. Art Bar, no. All right, Will. Will, if you're ready, give me a 999. All right, Will. Here you go. Will, you have 10 seconds. Pirates never really had accents until this film, which is famous for stereotyping pirates and giving them their first accents. What is this film? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Is your answer orange? Time has expired. All right. Let's go back to the scroll. And Amy? Will says Pirates of the Caribbean. That is incorrect. All right, Amy. You have died. And Will, as I said, each of you is connected. Rocket. Animal. And Dimes. I'm going to give the group 10 seconds to solve this. If you cannot solve it in 10 seconds, Animal, Rocket, and Dimes will all die. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8. Bad Bart is the correct answer. All right. Well, I would have loved to nerf this boss and make it a lot easier on you guys if we would have solved that much, much sooner. But because we did not and we got through all of the clues, I do have to tell you that these bosses are at 100%. This is a timed event, so you're going to have the opportunity to knock them down. But I got to tell you, they're at full strength. So for each clue that you would have gotten, it would have taken 10% off of their life and made it much, much easier. And there are some very extensive rewards from this. So we're going to start out. We got Bart, we got Rage, we got Toxie, and I'm going to give the group 30 seconds to tell me what and how and when you're going to take care of this. This is a timed event. As I said, there's a certain amount of rounds that we'll go through. You guys are on the clock. You got 30 seconds. All right, we've got Red Glass to Rage. Big Red to Big Bart. Bad Bart. Miss goes Big Red to Rage. Bonnie moving up front. Dahlstrom's got the 9 by his side. Bloodfish is shooting the dime detecting arrow. I will tell you this time, it goes further, and it goes around the bend, but you can't see around the bend. Red Glass to Bad Bart. Green Giant to Rage. Fangarang to Rage. Unholy Grenade to Rage. Green Plasma to Bad Bart. All right, looks like we're in pretty good spot here. Let's get some attacks in. All right, Bart, go straight slime time. This is worse than any Nickelodeon nightmare you'd ever find. The entire group is covered in slime, which means your healing effects have been nerfed by 50%. All healing effects nerfed by 50%. Effects, preventions, 50%. Attack number 1. All right. You guys know Toxie. But this is a little different version of Toxie. So, Toxie is a targeted attacker. And what that means is you can have a tank in front. Toxie is a pet and will randomly attack people throughout the party. Cannot be tanked. Everybody type a number from 1 to 20, please. Nobody yet. Look at this. Are you guys going to get through a round? Type a number. Not typing a number is dying. I see a couple people have not typed. All right, last call to get your number in. Wow, this was as good as Bonnie's spike in the championship match when she rolled a big number to get triple damage. The numbers were 7, 8, and 9, and you guys completely avoided a toxic venom attack. Very nice. All right. And Rage does not attack. All right, group. Round number 2. You have 30 seconds. That certainly helped. Bonnie goes Big Red to Bad Bart. Glam Bam to Bad Bart. Arrow to Bad Bart. Unholy Arrow to Toxie. 9mm to Rage, says Dow. Gold Glass to Bad Bart. Holy Grenade to Rage. Gold Glass to Bart. Fool's Gold to Bad Bart. 0 damage. Bilal. Good call, but it's 50-50. Gold Glass to Rage. Black Glass to Bad Bart. Big Red to Toxie. Tommy goes Silvar to Bart. BT7 to Bad Bart. Jim Stone says Dimes, Jim, Julia Ray, Football Will missed, Amy, Villar, Black Glass to Grenade. Look at that. That's a whole gang of grenades right there. All right, that's a lot of grenade damage, I ain't going to lie. And a very coordinated round. So let's just say you guys rocked them a little bit in that round. Second half of round number 2. Bad Bart goes slime time again. Healing effects are now nerfed by 75%. All heals will only be 25% of their normal effectiveness. All right, group, 1 to 20. Everybody, 1 to 20. Let's see if they can skate by again. Nope. That was quick. Nope. Nope again. I see Animal in the house. What's up? What's up, Animal? All right. I'm missing a couple people here. Oh, there we go. The numbers were 11, 12, and 13. I got Moonshot. I got Amy. I got Football Master. And I got the Rocket coming in under the radar. Toxie hits for 25% for each one of you. And remember, healing effects have been minimized by 25%. And oh, by the way, now that Toxie's landed an attack, Big Rage wants to get in the party. And what Rage does, and you guys may see Rage tomorrow, Rage is a pet that can enrage one of your allies for you. So Rage cast Fit of Rage, and now Toxie is pretty pissed. So Toxie's next attack is going to be double the 25%. Now keep in mind, Toxie will continue to do 25% on Moonshot, Amy, Football, and Gina until it is healed off of them. Next attack will be 50% additional. That is our friend Rage, everybody. All right, group. Round number 3. Round number 3, everybody. 30 seconds. Moonshot goes heal and seal. All right, we got several heals. Remember, heals are 25% effective, but they do stop the toxic venom. So we have several heal and seal smoke. You guys are good. The venom has dropped off. Fly Rod's going Rage and Redbeard to Toxie. Julia going Gold Glass to Rage. Sheila Beasley, Oasis 6 to Toxie. Father Ron said no bombs, but yeah, there's some bombs out there, Ron. Quite a few. Amanda going Volt to Bad Bart. Red Glass to Rage. Bloodfish going Chill Arrow to Toxie. Goldar to Rage. Fairly coordinated attacks. Little less damage this time around. You guys put a dent in them. That's your third round. Remember, this was a timed event. And you had the ability to take 70% off their overall life with the previous event. All right, here we go. We got Bad Bart going straight up Bart Slime for the entire group. I see you, Dimes. Your attacks in. Remember, finish out your turns, get your attacks in. Make sure that you get the experience for that round for doing damage. Slime time. This is the third round of slime. All heal effects are effectively 0. Now, I will say this. A heal spell or a heal smoke will still be considered cast and will still stop toxic venom. It just won't heal you for anything. It will stop the effect, but you get no benefit from it. All right, all players have been slimed. Toxie is enraged from Rage, and the players have been completely neutralized with healing. And I need all players to pick a number 1 to 20. 1 to 20. The last group of players all healed. So there's no carryover damage this turn. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. And I've got 4. All right. 6, 9, and 15. If you were unlucky enough to type those, you have taken 50% damage from Toxie. That would be Julie J, Father Ron, Tammy Hill, and Kel. Have each taken 50% damage. Next turn, you will take lethal damage. Rage cast Fit of Rage. And I've got Dimes and Gina Crockett in there as well. They were a little late, but we'll add you to the list. So we got Julie J, Father Ron, Tammy, Kel, Dimes, and Gina Crockett. Toxie stays enraged. All right, group, you have 30 seconds. 6 players have taken 50% damage and will die next turn. Father Ron goes Ring of Healing. You're good. You don't get any health from it, but you're good. Bilal throws Fool's Gold at Toxie. You hit. Double damage. Big hit. That's the biggest grenade you can throw right there. Ocean Man, AP to Bad Bart. Fangarang to Toxie, Julia Muse. Gemstone, Gold Spark to Bad Bart. He sparked. Little guy. Gold Spark to Toxie. Doesn't work. Deadly Dime's going to go Fool's Gold to Bad Bart. 0. Amanda goes Black Glass to Toxie. It hits. Good hit. Animal detonates Leech Bomb to Toxie. It's a good hit. All right, 10 more seconds. And no, Gina. What happens is you were hit the previous turn and your heal and seal stopped it. Actually, Gina, you're good. You're good. Your heal and seal would have triggered, which would have sealed it, and then would have prevented the attack. You're fine. All right. We had a couple heal smokes. So that is turn number 4. This is the end of turn number 4. Bad Bart does not attack. The group is effectively neutralized. Toxie does attack. Everybody pick a number. 1 to 20. I got 2. I got 3. And I got 4. And I got 5. Okay, numbers are 4, 8, and 12. Busy B, B-Dub, Football Master, Tommy the Tank, and Villar. You each take 50% damage, and you will take lethal damage on your next turn. All right, group. This is turn number 5. Turn number 5. All right, we've got Goldar to Toxie. We got Big Red to Toxie. Bloodfish goes. Thrill Smoke and Blood Beard Big Red to Toxie. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Enrage 3 and Volt to Toxie. Bloodfish goes blue to stop the Goldar. All right, 1 stopped. You ain't stopping that one. We're about to have a blood sickle. All right, so we got blue might have stopped the first one, but he ain't stopping Gina Crockett's BT7. All right, so we've got, so far, Goldar to Toxie, Big Red to Toxie, BT7 to Toxie. If you got a blue, you better use it. Because Bloodfish and Will are about to be blue all to high heaven. All right. Will summons a blue. Animal throws BT7 to Toxie. All right, we got a 4th grenade. And we got 3 blues. Trigger throws a blue. 3 down. All right, and there's number 4. Okay, we're about to have a Will Sickle and a Blood Sickle all at once. 5 blues summon that turn. Thank goodness for blue. Bloodfish, you're about to find your dime detecting arrow. All right. Let's go let's go Toxie. All right, the group cannot heal. This is the end of round number 5. Attacks are in. And at the end of round number 5, Rage goes straight. Fit of Rage. And Toxie is going to do 100% damage to 2 players. Only 2 players. But it is going to be a 1-shot lethal damage. Now, let's hope that they miss attacks again. But as I said, this is a timed battle. And this is the end of round number 5. So it's going to get worse as the damage gets less and less. All right, here comes Toxie. with a toxic venom attack. I need everybody here. Give me a number 1 to 20. 2 numbers are going to hit. Or not. All right. I have the first 2 people. And it is 13 and 19. 13 and 19. That is Gabe. Of course it's Gabe. All right. Will and Dimes. Yep. Dimes, you are no longer sealed. And all seals are broke on Will and also Busy. We are at round number 6. Round number 6, everybody. 1 second. 1 second. Go ahead and get your attacks in for rounds number 6. And Gabe is trying to tell you guys who to attack. Come here, Gabe. Come on. He's like, I told you guys. Hit Toxie. All right, let's get these attacks in. We've got Orange Crush to Toxie, Mustard Bomb, and Detonate to Toxie. Toxin 4 to Toxie, Finger Rain to Toxie. Big Red to Toxie. Okay. BT7 to Toxie. Come on, Gabe. Some people are about to become sickles. I think we're about to have a Will sickle all over again. All right. Will went Davy Jones Dagger to Toxie. And Bilal went BT7 to Toxie. Will, you just became Will Sickle again. Bloodfish, you became Blood Sickle again. I don't know that you guys have enough blues to stop these grenades. Trigger went Talon. So Trigger, here, let me write down the people that just got BT7'd. Trigger, Bloodfish, Orange Crush is fine. Will, Bilal, well, Bilal went BT7. All right, so I see Ocean Man went blue. I see Valar went blue. Deadly Dime summoned blue. All right, so we used another 5 blues. Wow, this battle is turning into Battle of the Blues. That's what we're going to call it. You guys are seriously getting the blues. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, Gabe can't stand to watch anymore. All right, we're about to go Toxie, and Toxie is going to do 100% damage. And here we go. Let's get these attacks in. There's a lot of wheel sickles happening out there. All right, let's reel it back in, everybody. It is their attack. We're going to go Toxic Venom. Everybody pick me a number from 1 to 20. Pick me a number from 1 to 20. Bloodfish is going to travel a voucher to go get the arrow. Oh, man. All right. Let me see who died. Somebody did. 14 and 17. Oh, boy. I think somehow you guys dodged it. I'm trying to look here. 14 and 17. All right. All right, the group survived it. That's the good news. The bad news is there is no round. The battle is over. It was a timed event. So you guys had to finish this within 6 rounds, and each round would have been lower. Depending on how well you did on the previous event, you could have won this in a couple rounds, and the secret to this battle was killing Toxie. Bart has no attack, and Rage has no attack. Toxie was the only thing that was hitting you guys, and I'll show you guys what you would have gotten had you finished the fight. It's a lot of loot left on the table. So each player would have gotten 4 threads, XP 500, and a Bionic Wild Card, and then one player would have gotten the Talons, and one player would have gotten the Bionic Heart. So, but it could have been knocked out probably within 4 or 5 rounds. All right, moving on. I asked you guys for a number. Now, I didn't get everybody's number up here. But I'm going to give you 30 seconds to discuss, plan, decide. You all have 30 seconds to either talk about your number or what you see. Now, if you don't see your avatar there, you are there. I just put up avatars so you guys could kind of get a feel for it. But if you picked a number, then you are at your number. But there's enough data all right. Joe. Animal. All right, guys. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Joe. Fly rod. Chuck. Missed. And bloodfish. All right. Will was cloned. The group chose to sit idly by. And Joe, Fly Rod, Chuck, Mist, and Bloodfish are all gone. And one is gone. So you will find out next Friday night what the status of those 5 players is and which one might have ended up on the chopping block at the very end. And that, everybody, is where we leave it. Apparently, Jiggy has some more of that Jiggy juice to sneak up on you guys. Thoughts? We just hit 11 o'clock, everybody. We got some brand new players. First battle went pretty smooth. Then there was some rockiness. I would say I'm not privy to the chats, the discussions, the planning. But I would say use some of that time to plan out your strategies. I don't feel like the group was prepared. 2 weeks to prepare, to be a little bit more organized, and I think some people took it a little bit for granted. The first attack seemed like there was a lot of structure, a lot of teamwork. Everybody was ready to go, and then once it got to the puzzle, just sort of unraveled a little bit. So, hey, that is where we stand, but I do want to make a couple more announcements. So, would you like the puzzle answers? Joe, Fly Rod, Chuck, Mist, and Bloodfish. Now, I will tell you, Bloodfish used a prevention spell, so he was not one of the ones who died. He is still in that tower, but he's not dead. So Joe, Fly Rod, Chuck, or Mist, one of those four, hold on. I got the wrong question up there. Here we go. That's the first one. Edward Teach, Queen Anne's Revenge, and Maynard is the one who killed Blackbeard. These are all constellations. Southern Cross, Sculptor's Tool, Greater Dog, constellations. This is officially called a Jolly Roger. Not the logo that is on the pet repellent, or the not pet repellent, ant repellent. What the heck? All right. We know Willie Stargell. That saved you guys another round. That actually bought you guys another round. That is actually called a cutlass. And she is widely regarded as the most deadly pirate of all time. This is Qing Shi, who commanded a fleet of 1,800 pirate ships. So pretty vicious. And then Treasure Island. So Treasure Island was pirates don't really say "arr," and that was from the movie. All right, I got a little sneak peek of the pack opening tomorrow. So this is the first ever ATT-14 weapon that is going to be in our event tomorrow. We're only doing a one-day pack opening, so tomorrow, and we're not doing one on Sunday. So we may do up to 30 boxes tomorrow. But this is just a small taste of what's going to go down tomorrow. Will, this is a sword that can attack up to 15 yards away. This is a sword and also a whip. So the Nox 9. What would I have done differently in the attacks? Well, the first round was slime. and that was a debuff. And then Rage was announced in the second round that he was enraging. So by the second round, you guys knew that the only thing that was dealing damage to you was Toxie. So I would have loaded up with Toxie. I don't think the mistakes were that bad. You know, the first time you guys could have thrown some blues. You had enough blues to survive it, but everybody was still splitting damage. So all the attack should have been focused on Toxie, and then you could have, you know, you guys could have worked through it after 2 or 3 rounds. You could have backed up and just said, hey, everybody throw grenades at Toxie, or everybody go melee, and then if 4 or 5 grenades hit, use the defenses and just, you know, kind of work through it the second round. But Toxie was not super strong. And if you guys would have gotten the puzzles, you could have killed Toxie in 3 rounds. But without the puzzles, you still could have killed Toxie in 5 rounds. All right, I see a couple people. I will announce Hannibal tomorrow. You guys will like this Death Moth. So, first ever ATT 14, the Nox 8. One of the neat things with this, and I see a couple people, I see Bones picking up 10 packs, Valar, also Bonnie. Will the Bill question, the explosive trap I set for skeletons before they came. It's a great move. Actually, Will, you got bonus experience points for suggesting that in that move. And also, you may not know this, but the skull on the back of the butterfly on the cover of Silence of the Lambs is actually from a Salvador Dali painting. Just a little tidbit of information. You may know that. But you're going to like Hannibal. You're going to like the Death Moth. And to go back to this weapon, I see you, Rocket. Rocket will have some boxes set up for tomorrow. Will, one cool thing about this sword / whip is not only can you hit with it at close range or 15 yards, it actually, there's a play on words there, it knocks your opponent back to 15 yards. So it is great for hand-to-hand combat, but it's really, really good for those of you that want space with your opponent. Somebody rolls in and they hit you. Well, you hit them with this, and this whip engages, and it hits them and does a kickback to them as well. So it damages them, does AP damage to them, and also pushes them back. Doesn't boost them up in the air to make them a wheel sickle, but it has a nice knockback to it. So it's going to be cool weapon. First ever ATT 14. Some of you are getting close to ATT 14. Some of you, it'll be a couple of weeks before you can use it. So, yep, I see you, Deadly Dimes. Hannibal Lecter Moth. Animal. Don't worry about it. Hey, Animal, you're going to be geared by next week. And Dahlstrom, thanks for showing up tonight. I know Dahlstrom was trying to go up there and tank with his blue jeans on. But Dahlstrom's actually got a little bit of inventory too. So I'll get his inventory out to him. So Jim Stone said she laughed so much. You guys want to see a little bit of a dance video? Who wants to dance regardless? We win, we dance. We lose, we dance. So I do have a little bit of dance video if you guys want to see that. And once again, we're probably going to start around 2 o'clock tomorrow. And we will go up until a maximum of 30 boxes, but there will be no Sunday event. All right, here's a little bit of dance, everybody. And then after that, these are 2 of the items. You're going to see several more. Pretty sure you're probably going to see Rage tomorrow as well. Hannibal and Rage will both be in there. And a few other surprises. Here we go. Let's get a little dance going. Go Chuck!